from MiddieBuzz.com. I'm here at Pit Stop, located at 89 Cottage Street in Middletown, New York. And I'm here with DJ Kutsmooth. How you doing, baby?
How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Actually, I'm going to be asking you questions that I usually ask all my other DJs.
Okay.
I would like to know, how did you get started?
Well, let's see here. Way back in, I think I was around DJs. I grew up in the Bronx.
Oh, what part of the Bronx?
Grew up in the Soundview section of the Bronx.
Okay.
And,
Queensbridge. Okay.
All right. I was about 4 years old, and in daycare, you know, my daycare teacher would bring in his equipment, and this was back when Rapper's Delight was popular. So we brought it in one Halloween, set it up, gave us the mic, cut the lights out, had the little flashing lights, and I could just record myself like rapping the Rapper's Delight. And from there, it was just hold on, some caught a moment, and it seemed like I never looked back. And we're gonna fast forward, I'm here right now, and you know. I would, watch the DJs in the park, BLS, Kiss FM, stand there, everybody be having fun, barbecuing, playing ball, tournaments. I played in tournaments, but I would be on the side watching the DJ, just seeing what he's doing, how he hook up into the street land.
Right.
I would do that, looking at the wiring, and then, I had influences growing up, from different people that were DJs.
Right.
And what really made me want to do it was like Grandmaster Flash, and then then Kid Capri. Kid Capri is in my era. Kid Capri came through and just.
Okay, Kid Capri is from my neighborhood.
Oh my God, that dude right there, man. Just listening to his tapes, that's what I wanted to be. So before I got my own turntables, I would make pause tapes. Anybody remember pause tapes? Remember them pause tapes? You record something, pause it, go back, and everybody think you mixing.
Yeah.
I got pretty good at that.
If any of you guys don't know what tapes are, because I think if maybe like if you were born after 1995 or something like that, tapes are these little plastic containers like this, and it has something, a little wiry thing that went around. I mean, I'm being sarcastic right now, but they actually put music in these things. This was prior to CDs, so I just wanted to give that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. But went from there. Then at 15, I got my first job at White Castle, flipping burgers. Hey,
Where?
in the Bronx on Brooklyn Boulevard. So
I know there's one in Fordham Road.
Oh yeah, they closed that one down, just to let you know. So shut down. Anyway, but from there, my manager happened to be a white guy. That's what tripped me out. My first turntable, my first mixer, I bought for $80, and it was a straight on belt drive Techniques turntable in the Gemini mixer for $80. Yeah. So I went from there. I took that. I hooked my mom's old. If anybody remember, you had the tape, you had the radio, and then you had the phonograph all in one. And I had that, so I.
Oh, that's like the one over there.
Oh, so I would be mixing like this, trying to, I started doing it. I went through ridicule. You wouldn't believe how much ridicule I went through. I went from DJ Running Man to Flippin' Burger DJ to DJ Oops. I got ridiculed so bad, I got made fun of so bad.
But that's a good thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because then from there, then you grow from that.
Oh.
So you grow from every little mistake, every little oops, you get better at it.
Definitely. I had it was just so much growing up in the Bronx. You see so much, and then you want to be like that person. And me, I was that DJ in the neighborhood that nobody really cared about, nobody really listened to. You had other DJs in my neighborhood that were doing their thing. They were out in the parks. Everybody would go to their parties. Everybody would want them to do their parties. Me, I would get the little kid parties. The little side parties nobody wanted to do. I would always get mad because I wanted to DJ for people my age or older. And, it took a toll on me for a while. Then I guess the biggest punch in the joy, I would say, would be from my own mother. I was into it so bad. Mom's was like, sat me down on the park bench one night. I think I was 16. She was like, let me tell you something. You ain't no Kid Capri. You ain't gonna be this. You ain't gonna be that. And I'm saying, I'm looking at my mother dumbfounded. This is So in a way, I think my mother pushed me by saying that I couldn't do it,
so that we can prove
that I could prove wrong. And that was just the ultimate goal of mine. I'm going to prove you wrong. You can't tell me what to do. You can't. What? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And it's irony. I would always be mad at my mother, but on the flip side of it, my mother got me my first college.
Look at that.
Yeah, I sit back and reflect on a lot of things that would make me angry, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I'm at DJing today.
Now, how did you end up in Orange County from the Bronx?
Female.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 19, young, thought, in love, first love. I have to admit that. We both from the Bronx. She had family up in Sullivan County, and me and my mom's wasn't clicking. So we, I was like, I'm gonna take a trip up. Came up here, whole new world, nothing like the city. Everybody says hi. Everybody, friendly, wave to you. And honestly, I never saw something like it. I'll just be honest. You grow up around blacks, Puerto Ricans, and a white person here and there. Just a dash here and there. But it was cool because they grew up with you.
Right.
But up here it was just a whole new world. Hi, how you doing? You don't know me. I don't know you. Why you say hi to me? That was just the mentality.
Right.
Staying up here, and I've been up here for about good 20-some years.
Wow.
And I made a lot of friends. My thinking has changed. And
now, how was the dynamic when you had to go from doing your stuff in the Bronx and then you come up here?
Well, at that time, we coming up from the Bronx and then seeing how this was up here, there were a lot of people from the city up here. So I clicked with with people from the city. For some reason, we sniff each other out. And we get along. Why? Because I think we're on the same wavelength that we understand with like the transformation from one area to another, and we understand because we get homesick. We definitely get homesick. And going up and doing a party, it was a party in South Fallsburg, Sullivan County, called the Chalet, and this was back in the early 90s. I'm talking about this place was popping. And Sullivan County College, we go there all the time, and they had to bring up their city DJs. So one day I infiltrated. I just went up in there, had a bag full of records. The DJ at that time, he was cool. Said, come on, you're from the city, come on, play. I played, and people responded. And it was just like, oh, I could do this. So from that moment is when I started meeting people that I know today, the DJs. And I know quite a few DJs that's been DJing for a while. And one of the main people that I'm down with to this day, my man King James. And he put me on from Jump Street. He was the type of dude, found out who I was, met me, gave me one of his tapes, I listened to his tapes, and then through the years we got tired, and he would always say, come on, you need some records? Because he would get vinyl records from Def Jam and all the exclusive stuff that I could never get my hands on because I was just one of those DJs. I had to buy my own records. I had to work for it, buy it. And I wouldn't eat. That was my craft. I wouldn't eat. I would go buy some records. I would start as long as I had that new record. Who was it by? Oh, this guy, Molly Mall, maybe. It was like that for me. And James was like, yo, take this. Yo, you need to play this. Yeah, here's this promo. What you doing this weekend? I want you to come down with me to the city. I want you to know she is. Put me in spots. He gave me confidence, pushed me, told me to do it, you got it. So I started becoming a bit more creative, watching that man. So he kept me going, and I started roaming around here, Middletown, and that's where I met up with like Gas, I met up with DJ Rob B, RP, all these dudes. I started watching and kept me I want to be just as good as them. If I can't be better than you, I want to be just as good as you. I want to have what you have. I want you to feel what I feel because I'm not 100% a talker when I mix. I'm not that MC type. I let my hands speak. Right. And from there, it just comes out.
Love it. No, so that means you go through the rotation. So you're pretty much a mobile DJ.
Yeah.
And you go around. Now, what's your favorite genre? Do you like DJing? Yeah.
Everything. you know, just about in a whole, because I'm not just influenced just by hip hop. I mean, though I was there when it started, but before that, we had regular music. You know, your Cindy Lauper's, you know, Rick Springfield's, you know, stuff, music like that. Believe it or not, city people do listen to this stuff. Why does it cat? That's all we had. We had Madonna, you know, and then, you know, hip hop came along. Yeah, I got more into it, and I got closed-minded for me. I really did, and I didn't want to hear nothing else. So something new to me. Oh, I don't want to hear house music. I don't want to hear. I had to change my thinking on that. And now that I have that experience and played everything, I like to combine everything. That's creativity. But my heart is still is going to always be hip hop. I mastered that. I need something new. I need to be on another plateau with it. So if I gotta play some house music, I'm gonna play some house, but I'm gonna put a house to a twist where you put a little hip hop feeling. You know, because believe it or not, all this music is just one big entity and then like one big pie. It just depends on what slice you want. But I want to put the pie together and get it on and feed everybody. You know, that's just my mix with it.
Now, you have a radio station.
Yeah. I do have. I work at WJFF Radio, and I have my radio show from 11 to 1 on Tuesday nights. WJFFradio.org. Click online, the webpage shows up, and in the upper right hand corner it says listen now or click here now, live stream. And if you can't catch it that day, you can always go back because it's an archive and it stays for so you can listen to the show, whatever show you mix. And the show that I do is kind of like a 90s mixtape, you know what I mean, where you had to be creative to stand out from all the other DJs, before these, and I call them George Jensen DJs. And it's where you push a button and everything does for you, you could just lay it back and you got a new mix. And I'm not really downing the newer DJs too much, but I prefer for them to learn what we learn, get the roots of it, incorporate the old school moves, take what you got now, put it together. Because I embrace this new technology. I love some of it. It's saving back problems. I don't have to
That's true.
I don't have to lug no CDs around. Everything is on file. All I gotta do is transfer to 2 coded records onto my regular turntables, and that's it. You simplified the game and made me twice as fast as what I was, because I was pretty fast.
And you're traveling time too.
So thumbs up for that. And the newer DJs, I would honestly, I'll take what you know and incorporate it with the what they call this a lost art. What we do, only a handful of us still work on turntables, still do the hand trick. You know, it's a small amount of us because everybody's jumping into new technology. I'm just gonna represent the vinyl and the new technology.
The vinyl flow with the new technology.
Yes, I will do that. I love it.
You know something, it's been a pleasure. I love this interview. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Just to let you know, he will be having a profile on MiddieBuzz.com, so you're gonna check him out. Again, this is
DJ Kutsmooth.
I was waiting for him to come out with his own little finesse.
Yeah, I like to put it out, then I can just add to it. I like that.
And this is BB again. If you want to find out what the buzz is all about, please visit www.middibuzz.com. Check it out.